You're in corrections, maybe just out of the academy. You wanted a good career? And you've got one. State correctional officer in California is considered the best entry-level job for a high school graduate in the United States. Why? Benefits. To start with, the money, the medical insurance, the retirement, protection with the Peace Officer Bill of Rights, paid sick days, and paid vacations, to name just a few. You don't have those because of management. You have them because CCPOA fought like hell to get them for you. When I started, an old prison guard told me, "Rookie, the union is the best thing we have going. Without it, we don't have diddly squat." That stuck with me. People love to badmouth CCPOA like it's some faceless machine that exists to disappoint. I've heard the complaints, the eye rolls, the "what's the union done for me lately" talk. And sure, everyone has the right to criticize. That's what a union should protect. The right to speak out, to challenge, to demand better. But let's talk about what no one wants to say out loud. Where is the participation? I led a chapter with over 1,000 members, 1,000. But when we held our monthly meetings, most of the time, it was just the board staring back at each other, a handful of people doing the heavy lifting. At one institution, they couldn't even find anyone willing to be chapter president. That's not just disappointing, that's a warning flare. And still, the union held. It didn't fracture. It didn't fold. Not because of overwhelming active membership support, but because committed activists refused to let it die. Because CCPOA kept fighting when it would have been easier to quit. Hell, most joints, as I remember, were lucky to have more than 2 or 3 real activists. The attitude from a lot of members was, "I pay my dues, that's enough." And hey, maybe it is, if all you want is a rep when you're under investigation or appealing a case. But if you're out there bad-mouthing CCPOA, complaining about how things are, then maybe it's time to step up to the plate. And here's what people might not realize. I had the chance to travel, meet correctional officers across the country, and every time, I heard the same thing. "We wish we had what you have. We look up to CCPOA." This union became the model, the standard. CCPOA fights for your rights, wages, and working conditions. They are your voice. So yeah, go ahead and criticize. That's your right. But don't act like this thing runs itself. Don't be the person in the bleachers throwing popcorn at the players on the field. A union isn't a vending machine. It's a mirror. You don't like what you see? You want change? Start by showing up. It might have been years since I wore the badge, but I'm willing to bet not much has changed. That's the strength and the flaw. Because if we don't step up, that mirror is going to reflect the silence we let grow. And silence never built anything worth keeping. Silence is the slowest form of surrender. So break your silence, reach out, step in, and get involved.